This is a video tutorial on how each of the partners should be entering the monthly spendings. Using this Excel template, we will provide for every partners. This is a template made with two parts. One is for spending, for recording any transactions, and the other is called year-to-date budget actual variance tab. This is for tracking your budgets every month. Please feel free to jot down any questions you may have and reach out to us at the Q&A session on Tuesday. Okay, we will first look at this tab. This is the year-to-date budget actual variance tab. Following the budget items in column A here, you will find all of the budgets that actually apply to your budgeted contract. We have created a section for every month here for easy tracking. The monthly budgeted amounts will be pre-entered for your unique template in the yellow cells here, and you should receive all the pre-entered numbers along with this tutorial video sent to you. You can find all of the backups and reference the amounts in your contracted budgets. The actual spending amounts in the middle columns here will be pulled from the Spend tab automatically, which you can see you will be making transaction entries at a weekly basis. This is to help you determine the amounts you have left or overspent each month by budget lines. If you have any overspent amounts, the cells here on the variance column will appear red, like so. In row 26, in the bottom here, you can also find your monthly totals of budget, actual, and variance numbers, as well as in column AF. Here on the very right, you will find the total budget amount of this project here in the total tab, and any actual spending and variances occurred throughout the project. This could help you keep track of your spendings whenever you like, just so that you have an idea of how much you spent so far at any point for the total project. Please note that this sheet is not for partners to edit. This is just for budget and spending comparison. If you need any revision of your budgets that will be currently entered, you can let any staff from DOT know, and then asking for approvals, then we will come in and edit the budget amounts for you. Next, we can look at the Spend tab. Once the partners start occurring any expenses, you will use this tab for reporting and enter all the information in the green columns here. Following the information on your payment voucher and supporting documents, you will enter dates, amounts, and date, month, and voucher numbers here from column A to C. Here I've entered a couple dates just as an example. You could either enter the dates here by entering it manually. For example, we want to put April 3rd. You could do that, or you could use our calendar tool on top here. Choose any cell that you want to enter dates in, and then kind of just select the dates that you would like to put in here. And if you've entered a date incorrectly, you can always select again and then overwrite the amount that was already there. Yeah. And for month here, you will enter the reporting month or the month of when the expense was occurred, choosing from the drop-down list we have available. And in the third column here, you want to enter the voucher number. You should already have another tutorial that explains the naming convention of the payment vouchers that you will be uploading as supporting documents. This is to follow first the initials of your organization, and then the current month, and then whatever number that follows. A note here is to make sure that you enter all the transactions in an ascending order of the dates. This is just to be more organized. On the next column here, we have budget line items. This is also to be selected from the drop-down list. You should know what each expense is for and what the budget line accordingly should be selected. In the next column, we have this called as indicated on budget. This is for you to check if you have spending or recorded expenses accordingly to our budget. This should mostly say yes. If not, you will go to the very right in column K to enter any reasoning it might be for any variances to the budget. Here in the next column, we have payment description. This is more of a detail of what you've spent the certain amounts are. So I have an example here to show how you can make the descriptions where you can find a reference. So this is coming from the contracted version of each partner. For example, we have budget 3.5 event. If you spend any amounts for a conference package, for example, you will enter conference package for the certain person that you purchased it for, and more details for 10 sessions, for example. Another example would be transportation fee for a certain person during a certain period or a training session. So these are all the descriptions that you can make. If you have any more details you would like to add, you can also add it here as in a memo if you like to. In the amount column here, this amount should be entered with accuracy, which should match exactly what goes into your supporting document. Then you could choose a currency here from the drop-down list. We have these amounts available for you to choose from. If you like any more currency to be added to this template, you can let us know and we could build it here as well. Then we have exchange rate available. This will be pulled from our data from the back end automatically accordingly by month, so you don't need to worry about this part. And this will give you a total number of what is being converted to USD, and this will of course refer back to the year-to-date sheet on the other tab. This will give you all of your spending comparison in USD just for budget tracking. In the end, we have the blue columns. This is for DAW office use only. You don't need to worry about this part, so please leave these cells for us to enter. So at this point, you've entered all of the transactions that you have for the month. You can go back to the year-to-date budget actual variance sheet. Then you will have the numbers compared to your budget. You can find any variances to check against. Then you can plan accordingly. If there are any overspend or underspent amounts, you could plan it for the following months. Yeah. This should be all for this template. I hope this template is helpful. If you have any additional questions or you need support from us, please let us know on the Q&A session on Tuesday or reach out to us whenever you need. Thank you, and this is all of the tutorial of the MCF spending template.